unless you decide to break the agreement, then it'll always be non-lethal.
Perfect.
But the man then looks towards the situation at hand, and yeah, I'm gonna use this. Once again, strikes straight towards your person, and thankfully enough, does not succeed. With your blade, you parry the blade upwards into the sky, causing him to lose his focus and balance and miss. But he does have two blades, so he tries to sink one in. But thankfully enough, your armor holds onto the blade without having it pierce through. Unfortunately, though, the thing I had him do only procs when he hits. Vorstra.
I'm gonna use the sword again, but I want to kind of make it flourishy. I want to like do a jump and a turn, and then kind of, I want to like make it look really cool, but I'm still trying to like, not pull my punches, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll performance as well as your attack.
Wow. Okay, that sucked.
To the untrained eye, it does seem to be flourishing, very skilled and artsy. But to the trained eye, basically fighters that know how the deed and things are done, they can tell that your footing's off, the way you moved caused you to miss. It definitely does present a show, but to any respective fighters, they would see it as a failure. But your first blade tries to sink in, but he's able to dodge without too much of an issue. Anything else?
No, that's it. Again, just kind of like defensive stance.
All right. He moves over towards the area. He too will. Honestly, he kind of likes the way you're fighting, so he will try to perform as well. His performance is not great, but it is almost as good as yours. And he rolled high.
Man, this guy be showing you up on performance.
Not really. The performance is on both parts, so honestly, he doesn't really show you up. In fact, he moves around you, causing a strike going for your blade rather than going for your person, so you're easily able to parry and block it off. He moves over to the side, causing almost a ballerina flourish. That's the best way I can describe it. Moving around you and striking again straight towards your blade, so you're easily able to dodge and strike it. So it does look like a good fight, a definite sword battle. So both of you look impressive, but obviously he's performing a show. Now he's performing his actual strike. And he rolled a 1. Maybe he showed off a little too much, but the first swing whiffs in the air, causing him to lose his balance. He gets back up, but the performance ends then and there. And I'm going to say he loses his second strike because he rolled a natural 1. Vorstra.
You got this, Vostra. God's really bad tonight.
I'm going to kind of sink lower, like into my stance, and I'm going to just swipe at him again.
All right.
Fuck, that sucked.
Are you going to perform while doing this as well?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll performance. Again, your blade strikes go a little too wide, go a little too far. They do seem to be, again, to the untrained eye, very captivating, but to anyone else, you're just missing heavily.
I'm going to say to him, these people really seem to like a show, so...
They do. Unfortunately, though, we keep missing each other.
Oh, you're not doing it on purpose?
Not that last time.
Play ball!
Someone shouts in the crowd. Vorstra, anything else?
Nope, that's my turn. Sorry, I can't tell if my push to talk is working appropriately. I don't hear the little beep, but hopefully it's working.
You all good.
You sound great.
You do. Dan, is there a ball in this game fight? You ask. Dan, you don't see one, but you can light the ray if you'd like. Khan moves around again, performing. It's a good performance, but not something particularly incredible. He does move around, not causing or provoking any attack of opportunity. Thankfully enough, he doesn't move far away, but he does perform the blade dance once more. However, instead of the dance, he will then fight practically. And striking straight towards your armor, you're able to dodge back. The armor preventing the blade from sinking in, but it does rear through. Once again, he does try to strike. However, this time he's able to sink in, and it does likely hurt for a total of 14 points of damage. It sinks in heavily, but thankfully enough, your armor is preventing your death, or maybe he's holding back. Probably both.
Hellish Rebuke.
All right! I believe that's a dex check.
Yes, it's a dex save.
Sounds good. His dex is pretty okay. Nope, failed.
Haha. Alright, my Warlock spells, does that change what I cast Hellish Rebuke at, or is it always just at second level?
Unless it states otherwise, it should always be at second level.
Okay.
It's not incredible, but the damage is done. It sinks in, and unfortunately, this guy does have fire resistance. So the fire sinks in. He does take damage. That definitely happens, but it's reduced by half. So it sinks in, but his hair, his skin is not burnt away. It does look amazing, though, like, to be perfectly honest. He stabs into you, and a gout of fire and flame engulfs his body.
Which looks very incongruous since I'm made of ice.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I guess I would say, like, a storm of sleet and snow goes through with enough force that the friction causes fire damage. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Vorstra.
Nice.
You did take the 14 damage, correct?
I have not yet. I'm gonna do that now.
Okay.
Bray, I could die in one hit.
Yes, I know. That's why
Okay.
I don't know why you volunteered for this. I feel as though maybe Micah would have been better in an arena.
Vorstra, you can tell that both of you are heavily injured. A good strike will likely bring both of you down, so depending on who hits first, but you are up.
All right. I'm gonna do an Eldritch Blast instead of my sword this time.
Because of the 2 chances.
Yeah.
Ah.
There
Nice.
we go.
An Eldritch Blast in front of their face sinks in and just concusses straight into it. You can tell that enough damage is being dealt to fall them, but not knock them out. So you use your hex damage to, with the remaining of their health, they had 12 health left, sinks in and saps the remaining health left. Obviously, you hold back the concussive force of your Eldritch Blast as well as the hex damage, so they don't die. They just get heavily hurt and hit the ground.
You just kind of hold my hands up and, I don't know, say hi to the crowd.
Yeah, with a nice flourish, you bring your blade up,
Nice.
bow to the crowd, and then bring your blade into the sky, and a storm of snow begins to emanate the area, presenting the winner.
Yes.
Did she win?
Yay! Did she do it?
Oh
Yes, she did.
I'm extremely enraged. It
Becky,
took
why-
too long.
Becky, we barely won.
I'll smash the next person in
I'm-
1 minute.
The person in the crowd that has been giving the commentary then states, "And what a magnificent round this was! Lady Vorstra of the Clan Vorstra versus Khan of the Isle. Vorstra had made it to the end, but Khan is unable to continue. Next up, will the next contestant enter the ring, and will the current
Becky's back.
contestants head back to the squares? Khan
Wait, is it my turn? Oh,
takes a health potion to get back up and heads over towards his square.
When he does, I want to kind of like help him up.
Dude,
Like,
do you want to go first?
Yeah, Vorstra, you help him up. He
I think I'll watch.
he nods
wait,
in
hold on.
kind.
We win.
The-
Oh, well,
I
leave
will
it to
run
me.
out after them.
Aye.
Becky, maybe we should not leave Dan for last.
Oh, okay.
I don't really feel like it would be.
Okay. It's just gonna make me
Smart.
angrier, though. I'm going back. I'm getting extremely angry.
Dan, you go first. Do not forget that you have a haste potion,
And don't forget your
Can I-
parents.
can I
and you have a
drink the potion right
shield.
now?
Yes, you can drink the
Yes,
potion.
I got my family. I could drink. I will drink my potion right now.
Now go.
What does it do?
It gives you an extra action in the. So you can take 2 actions per round. So you can attack
Forever?
twice. For the
Whole round?
For 10 rounds.
Holy
So,
damn.
yeah.
Basically, while you're in combat.
10 rounds. Come on, family.
gonna
Let's
skip
go.
that.
It's literally the only way I think Dan's gonna win the fight.
Oh, I'm getting mad.
Dan! Go Dan! Get a touchdown!
Dan, this is the
Shush.
man I wanted to steal his eyeball, so you better do it.
Why would anyone touch something
I have an
down?
announcement.
Micah,
You're on the
that's
wrong side.
sexual
Get- move.
harassment. Please stop.
You're on Dan's side. Dan always stands on the right side.
This is the left side.
Allegedly.
No, quite honestly.
I would like to make an announcement to the king.
The crowd doesn't stop cheering, but the king is listening.
My name is Dan. It is also human Dan. I am 100% human. And surprisingly 80% fish. And this is my family. And today I will win the one thing my family has always wanted. A house. Servant. And I'm going to do it very easily. I don't know how. But this man will die a painful death.
No.
That is all.
Dan, you can't kill him or you're disqualified.
The king does nod, and he does come up to from his skybox, stands up, and hushes the crowd. As soon as that happens, the crowd is silent, and he does state, "If you're able to win this, then I will grant you the one gift your family wants."
Thank you. A house. Servant.
Indeed.
You don't need a house. Yes. Let me put my family down. They're on the ground. I would like to sneak attack with the ballos.
With against two.
I'd like to throw ballos on Dan.
You are dead.
Body. Yes. I'd like to hit myself with the net.
Okay. Roll against yourself. D20 plus your dexterity.
You have. What?
What?
What always?
Uh,
Good hell, haste potion.
you put the 2 buckets down, get your bolos, fling them around, and throw them at yourself. They just go around you. The string, basically how they work is 2 weighted sides and the string in the middle. The string overlaps around your body, and the 2 weights don't wrap around. So they just fly and land 15 feet behind you.
I'd like. Hold on. I dropped my protection for my family. Let me walk over here and pick it back up.
Roll a deception.
Fight has not started yet.
Roll a deception.
I am good at deception wherever it is.
Hey, I believe we're off to a good start.
1 second. I will.
Yeah, it
Yes.
does seem like the crowd is basically laughing at you, but they do seem to be believing your deception. And the man that's supposed to be your fellow man-at-arms, basically your opponent. No offense, but you can use a better weapon to defend your family. And do you really want them in the arena with you?
Yes, it is a magical net. Unless you want to commit famicide or genocide a whole family, I must put it on top of them.
Do you put your bullets on top of the 2 buckets?
Yes, but I would also like to accidentally get tangled in the billows. I want to act trapped.
Roll deception and sleight of hand.
Oh, both of them. Oh.
Sleight of hand to accidentally get trapped. And
my
deception.
Oh my word.
That's pretty good. All right, you get entangled by the bolos, accidentally or not. But the crowd doesn't see that you did it on purpose. But you are entangled, hands or feet.
Hands.
You cannot
fish
currently
marks.
can't currently use your hands. So any weapons
Oh,
you
my-
use are now basically useless.
It seems I am stuck in a fish's mortal enemy, a tiny net. What's this guy's name? Earl? Girl,
It's Earl, yes.
man, I need help out of this net to fight you. I can't manage to fight you with this net. Unless you want to fight me when I am standing over my family trapped in a net, which I don't think the crowd would like very much, or the king would find enjoyable. But if you want to fight a literal fish standing in 2 barrels, then it's up to you.
No, I'll help you. He takes out a small dagger, about a thin piece of paper, like dagger. It almost looks like a playing card, but it's thinner and it looks like a box cutter now I think about it. It's just a blade of
I'd
its
like to
own.
squirm and make it difficult.
Okay.
I think, yes. I will also like to cast a spell to try to break the net at
He's-
the same time.
He's still able to hit. He throws it where the bolos are, and it cuts straight through the bolos, releasing your hands.
That's a situation.
If you'd like, I can pay for your bolos, but if you're ready, we can begin. And the referee does state, "It does seem that, sir!" And then the microphone comes down from the sky, representing in front of you. "That both contestants are ready, but one needs to stand back up." Earl takes the microphone. Earl of Clan Isle. And then the microphone goes towards you, Dan.
Wait, do I state my name?
State what you want. That's typically what
I
people have been doing, though.
Need another net. Does anyone in the audience have another net?
I'm gonna roll something. Some little kid throws you what appears to be a. It's one of those things kids, or like if you go to a camp do, like you have yarn and you do a cat's cradle. You now have a cat's cradle.
Oh no, I'm stuck in the even smaller nets. This time I face away from him so he can't hit it with the dagger. My fish hands can't grip. I don't have real hands, real thumbs. May you please help me get this off my hands?
It seems that both are ready to begin, the announcer states. Now, get ready for a fight. Earl does state, it does seem like you have your hand tangled. Tell you what, I'll use one less hand. He does put one of his hands behind his back. It should be more than fair. Let the contestants begin!
I'd like to spit in his face. Can I sneak attack? Is it possible to sneak attack?
Roll with disadvantage.
Is that my attack?
It's your attack.
Okay.
DC 12 Constitution save.
Do I roll a 12?
No, I guess with disadvantage just means he rolls at advantage. Alright, his con is okay, but not great. Yeah, he fails. So immediately, Dan, before the match begins, you shoot out your acid. Before he gets to draw out a blade, you just sink it in, and the crowd immediately stops. Although the audience in the background would, suffice to say something else. The attendant in the crowd then states, "It seems that we do have a violation. Before the fight could commence, sir, I need a new net. Fought against
Sir.
orders, and is therefore
He threw 2
disqualified."
daggers at me.
Oh, God.
Dan, roll deception with disadvantage.
Chances are it's gonna be a 20.
Yeah, probably. But it's not like you hid what was happening.
Oh, shit.
Unfortunately, the second one was a 7.
Damn.
The crowd saw you asking for help. While it's true he did throw daggers to help you, it's clear to them and to the referee that, yeah, no, he was trying to help you. So Earl, unfortunately for him, did get hit with poison. That did not happen. So he took the 11 points of poison damage. But he did win due to disqualification.
Can I pick up his daggers?
You can pick up that 1 dagger, but the rest of his blades he does have on himself. The woman does come over, though. The one that, for some reason, Ray doesn't want to die. Why can't I grab them? There we go. To help Earl back to the square.
Becky, have you ever, really thought about it? Does Dan ever help?
I just want to say that I believe
Fine.
that was the worst
I took no
showing
damage.
I've ever seen.
That was literally the worst that could go.
How could he get stuck in 2 nets?
And on top of that, if you knew you were gonna do that, why did you drink the haste potion?
Like, what was the point of your family?
What was the point of that?
I will
Should-
reserve it for next time. I'd advise you make another haste potion
You
and
can't-
find me another net.
Oh my
Can't.
God, I'm
Haste potion
I'm
is
extremely
250
angry.
gold. You owe me that. Get out, just get out. Go to the corner, just go.
I saved you a health potion.
No. Just go corner. Go.
He's
Con-
also dying over there slowly.
Khan comes over. You forgot your family in the ring.
Kick over the family onto the
Okay, I'll
dirt.
take my family.
I kick it before you get there. I am so mad. I kick your family, quote unquote, into the dirt.
wait.
I control water. My family's now flying.
Oh my god.
I would
Fine,
like
then
to
take
look-
him over there.
I would like to look at Ray and say, okay, so I've been broke and homeless and poor before, and it's not that bad. Then I'm gonna go out.
All right. As you head up, you can tell that the last remaining contestant has their hands on Earl's face, and it does seem like they're doing something as their palm is glowing, and when they remove their palm, Earl's eyes are clean. They still have the burn marks due to the poison spray, but he is able to see once more.
Okay, good.
I believe after all those amazing rolls, by the way, I'm just gonna get awful rolls. So I'm a little also mad at that. Okay, my name is Becky. What is yours?
Oh, Paula. Pleasure
Paula,
to
are
meet
you pretty confident in your skills?
I'm pretty good with the blade, yes.
Would you be confident enough to stand next to your home base?
I prefer not to, as you could potentially accidentally hit someone, and I'd prefer this to be an honorable match.
Okay, that pisses me off.
Sorry. I'd rather not you sit next to your team, and one of my blows accidentally hits one of them. I mean, no offense,
Okay, wait,
but
sorry, I'm not talking.
Becky, that second idea is
extremely
pretty
mad.
nice.
So I'm going to be raged, which also is frenzied, and I'm going to put up my stone suit armor.
all
Is
right.
that possible beforehand? Because I'll.
Yeah.
I also
you haven't attacked
like
yet.
to use reckless attack as my first attack once we do start attacking.
Yeah. You haven't attacked yet, so all of that is possible, which is how Dan was able to use the haste potion. It's just Dan also tried to.
Yeah, But like, why
do
did he
other
use the
things.
haste potion? It's just
That's
that's
the
my main
problem.
thing. I just
Where to go?
this was your idea. There was no
believe
need for
I
a
still
haste
have a haste
potion.
potion. I haven't used any spells.
With
Oh
the
my
stone
God.
armor 1 AC at the moment, I think that's what it is.
I believe so. I think your AC currently should be 16.
I did
Oh,
spit.
okay. So it's already at 16.
Yeah,
So it was
I
on
think
from
your
last time.
standard is 14, and I think you have a shield and your armor.
Well,
But
I got new armor that was +2.
oh, that's right. That's right. Then I guess it should be 17. Your AC now. Cool. So Dan lies. Haste would have worked if you were fighting. Deception would have worked if he wasn't a long-range fighter. Unfortunately, you probably chose the wrong person to do this with. If you had gone against Khan, honestly, it probably would have worked.
Man. Next time.
Dragon Ball. See.
But yes. I was wondering why you answered her name since you could see it, but you can't. But the weird microphone does bring down, and the individual in the crowd does state, and we have our last contestants. One-on-one final bout. Paula does take the microphone and does state, Paula of the House of Isle. Of Clan Isle. And it hovers over towards you, Becky.
Oh yes, crowd. I am not gonna rip the eyes out of this girl because she has nice eyes. Now, if it had been smooth-skinned man as before, I would have ripped his eyes out and given them to you. So basically, blame the fish, who's on my team. But I
Yes,
will give
please
you.
blame the fish.
Please just blame the fish, and also I will give 10 gold for anyone who assassinates his family. Okay, thank you.
You do hear that one kid that wooed at the eyeball thing goes, "Oh, I
Oh.
wanted the eyeball."
You'll get it next round when I rip it out of. Hold on. That damn orc's face. Okay.
Yeah, maybe depending which team that team wins.
Becky, don't forget
Well,
any
I'm sorry.
potions.
But
We kind of need to win this, or we are all broke and probably slaves.
you think I should use my frenzy potion?
I will lose all my money.
I don't need to. I'm already using so much shit.
All right. The microphone does
So
go
I'm
into the
gonna be
sky.
honest, might as well go all in. 'Cause
The microphone does go into the sky. While this is going on, and before the fight starts, Kat does look towards Micah and Nara and Iris, and Kat kind of towards Micah because Micah's the one that's there. Does state, yeah, Micah, how do you think they're gonna do?
Spit in his face.
Well, I think that she might have a royal flush. And if that's the case, then it's possible that it could be undecided upon the time that we have here. And if it rains on Sunday, I really don't know. But I would, if there's blood, that would be nice because I'm pretty thirsty. It would go great with this pretzel.
Kat then states, Micah, where did you get that pretzel? Thinking back on it before you arrived, I did mention that Micah went to go eat something. Ironically enough, Micah decided to go into the Coliseum before everyone else arrived. Found a nice, tall, masculine, but slim-built vendor. Nice enough skin, AB positive, blood type. Was selling pretzels. Now that Kat looks at it, the pretzels are kind of drenched in blood.
My favorite when they're soggy like that.
Yeah, okay. Then looks back at the fight where Becky is about to come.
Would you like some? I'll share with you.
No, No, I stopped eating blood a while ago. It ruins my hips.
Okay, your loss.
They are delicious, though. As we go over back to Becky and Paula. All right, Becky, you rolled a 9, and Paula rolled a 17.
Oh, great.
All right.
Yeah.
Paula, I would like to say I'm sorry, but there's a heavy chance I break every bone in your body and you spend the rest of your life in bed. I am sorry. I hope your family forgives me, but I'm extremely pissed. Hence why I'm raging / in a frenzy and cannot think straight.
No, that's fair. I'm kind of pissed that your teammate almost blinded my teammate. But it depends on whose bed I spend my life, the rest of my life in. Could have worked to my benefit. She winks.
I went back at her. Was that flirtatious?
It probably was, but I don't know if Becky got that.
I couldn't
Because
see if
she's
it was
so
a
angry, she
wink
probably didn't.
or a blink.
A wink or a blink.
Hard to tell for Becky.
Okay.
All right.
Hit me, bitch. Do it.
As this is going on, she takes out what appears to be a very long blade and then goes directly for the attack.
Oh my goodness, instantly be dead.
She curves around you, basically swinging around. Let's see here. She will attack. Smacking into your frame for a good amount of damage. That'll be 15 points of damage as she sinks into your flesh and buries her blade in. As soon as she does, she will expend. She'll expend it, and then immediately the blade resonates with holy energy, and the concussive force of radiant damage just sinks into your shoulder. You get dealt 4d6 points of radiant damage.
Oh my god.
So an
Are we
additional.
broke and becoming
Oh my
slaves? Is this what's happening?
What the fuck?
Unfortunately, you are fighting a paladin.
Fucking Dan.
Hey,
Okay,
honestly,
so ow. So take another 19, so I'm already to 10 with my 4. This everyone have already been dead.
Thankfully enough, she only has one turn. One attack. Normally at this level, she would have to.
you
You should have really used that haste potion. What I would do, out of character, tell you.
Ow.
It might be a really good idea to take the haste potion first as your action, which will give you one more action, and then use a heal.
If you want, up to you. If you do that though, you can't attack. Which means that if she does hit again, you'll probably go down.
Oh.
I mean, she just hit for more points than anyone else's health on the team. If I didn't have 44 health, I'd be dead.
Yeah, you just try to take her down fast, I guess.
Like, okay.
maybe she's really
So-
weak.
I'm using my frenzy, right? So I get an extra thing.
Yes.
I might as well just attack her, and hopefully she misses next time. Okay. I attack her with my.
Use haste and then attack her.
Oh. Yeah. Would that
Yeah.
do anything?
Haste would give you an extra action, and then you can attack, and then it'd be like it was a normal one attack move. Like
Oh, and
round.
then I'd
And
have
next
it for
time-
next
then,
round?
Yeah, then next round you would have 2 attacks.
Okay, I use my haste potion.
All right, you take it. You have basically your turn again.
Now I'm gonna hit with my new sword, which is a normal slash attack and a d6.
Yes, if you manage to hit, it does an additional 1d6 points of damage. 13 does hit. All right, and then add an additional 1d6.
Needs to be a 6.
6.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I also do another attack with, right? Oh, did my rage block any of that past attack?
Let me look at your range, because it might.
Yeah, I forgot. Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, clashing. No.
Oh yeah. If you're resistant, it would reduce the first attack by half. So instead of the 15 you took, you would take 7.
Oh, okay. So +7 to my
Plus 7
10.
back. Yes. I forgot you were raging.
That help. Okay. Now with frenzy, I wait. What with? I was doing reckless attack too. So
Yes. So your modifier would go down, but your damage output would increase.
Oh, okay. Now with frenzy, so I can do a secondary bonus action attack now, right? Because of frenzy.
Yes. Be able to.
Just checking once more. Wow, I looked it up and it doesn't show me.
It should be right above the reckless attack thing that he put into the chat.
I put it in the chat.
Oh, did you? Frenzy. Starting when you choose this path at 3rd, you can go into a frenzy when you rage. If you do so, the duration of your rage you can make it's a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns. After this one, when your rage ends, you suffer 1 level of exhaustion. If you do so for the duration of your rage, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action. Yeah. Because you're using it as a bonus action.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna attack. Do I just do my same attack again?
Or a different one, depending if you want to do. 19 does hit.
6. Well, I add another d6.
Yes. If you're still using the Force Sword.
Oh, she's
Okay.
dead.
Again and again, you sink in the attack, dealing a total of 7, 5, 12, 6, 18, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 23. So it does hit just about as hard as she hit you. So she is heavily worn and torn. Honestly, it looks like you're evenly matched. Side note, you are evenly matched. Which is why I pitted you guys specifically with your specific pairings.
Ouch.
Oh.
Hopefully, she just misses.
Maybe. It was entirely up to you, though. Ironically, if it worked out, Paulo was evenly paired with you, Khan was evenly paired with Vorstra, and Earl is evenly paired with Dan. Yes, Dan, I gave you a
Blind now,
chance.
so
But Vorstra went first, so ironically enough, you guys wound up with your pairings. If you didn't, who knows how much harder it could be. But thankfully enough, you did hit, and she does look heavily beaten down. However, it is her turn again, so you might get hit, or you might not. All right. That was your bonus action attack. Your frenzy raged, your haste potion. You have movement if you want to take it, but if you move away, she does get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, no, I'm not moving away. I'm gonna sit right here.
All right. Looking at you and directing her ire directly, she does not an improvement. Thankfully enough, you are fighting the most honorable people. But... Okay. So, immediately looking towards you, she then, once again, the blade sinks into your flesh.
Oh.
For...
Rip, boys.
she's so
However,
powerful.
Thankfully enough, it's only 13 points of damage, but your resistance in rage brings it down to half 7. So you're down to 10 health.
Cool.
And she doesn't use the weird holy radiant energy she could. You can tell that she holds back. For some reason or another, she does not present that death strike, but draws her blade back out. You know something about that's weird, but you didn't lose, so it's up to you to decide what you do, Becky.
Well, Becky, only thinking about the money she's about to make. Out of character for advice, should I use my health potion or No.
You can.
Well, you.
If you
let's-
don't believe
well-
you'll hit her, I would recommend it. If you do
You-
believe you'll hit her, you can do it. I would hold
Well,
off
Jesse-
until you strike, though.
Yeah, so you
Oh,
have
okay.
you have 2 actions and a bonus action
Do
attack,
one
right? So you have
action.
3 attacks. You can do your 1 attack and your bonus action attack. See if that takes her down. If it doesn't, then use the health potion as your last action. You still
Well-
get 2 attacks, and then you can decide on the last one.
Paula, I think you made the wrong move. I do not understand your intentions. However, all my money is on this, so I'm about to make you hurt, but probably not put you in bed for the rest of your life. Okay, I'm very sorry. Goodbye.
Go ahead and strike. That does hit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Sinking your blade in, it hits for a good amount of damage. It pulls in, and you can tell that she's heavily hurt. I'm definitely at the cusp of going down, but not quite there. The second blade sinks in, and thankfully enough, you just hit. Quite literally just hit. And with the second strike, you beam into her.
What? You what?
I will tell you that, first of all, you're lucky she has the lowest AC in the team. Second of all, do you do that third strike? I'm going to say you can say no. Because if you do the third strike, you are she's unconscious on the second one, so you like quite literally be trying to kill her.
Yeah,
I'm going to hit right next to her in this spectacle of cloud of smoke.
Could
Because I do
not
think about the money
disqualified from
as I go to
killing
kill
I
her.
would be so mad.
As I go to kill her, I think about all that money I have on the line, and I pull it to the side and hit right beside her, knocking off her horn.
You can try. I'm going to tell you it doesn't work though, but more on that
Oh,
later.
damn, it reflects.
Bringing in and bashing her again and again. Ironically enough, he did do piercing or slashing damage. It would be reduced. So the Force Sword was honestly a good purchase. Sinking in, you hit her, causing her to go down on the secondary strike. The last strike, you sink in and remember, oh yeah, I'm not supposed to kill her or else I lose my money. Not, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be a good person. No, it's all about that money. And then you curve it to the your blade to the side, trying to nip her horn on the way down. As that happens, the horn itself radiates energy and basically causes the Force Sword to bend and warp around it. And it sinks to the right side of her head. Not into her head, to the right side of her head. So in the ground next to her head. Head still on the body. It still sounds weird every way you phrase it.
Head still on the body.
But the blade sinks into the dirt, harmlessly not hitting her. But a cloud of smoke
Spit in
does
her face.
billow in the air, causing the crowd to cheer and gesture wildly. And soon enough, the announcer once more then states, and it seems we do have our winners. Team A,
Thank you.
of various backhanded names. I do not know what
you.
your team is called, but it does seem that the team of Isle has lost. Ray, what are you doing?
Don't worry, I got you. I'll run out and heal her.
All
Ray,
right.
look, I did not kill this person.
What kind of healing are you doing, Ray? The one that
the-
has a chance of hurting her, or the one that you
No,
know?
I would do, because it's an enemy competitor that I won't see ever again. I would use a healer's kit
All right,
charge on her.
roll a medicine check. You're able to stabilize her just fine. She doesn't gain any health,
You're gonna
but
explode. Oh.
now
Well, would I roll that or the actual thing for the healer's kit?
go ahead and roll the healer's kit.
I have it written down somewhere.
Medicine.
No, it's
It should be near your tool proficiencies, if I remember correctly.
yeah. Whenever I click it, it didn't do the right.
Do you
thing
have
that the healer's
item?
feat does. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I have the healer's kit feat.
If you have the healer's key fit,
It's
then we don't have to worry about it.
1d6 plus 4 plus hit dice. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So.
So we don't have to worry about rolling because I did not know you had the feat. Presenting checking her up, making sure that she's fine. She does get back up without too much of an issue. She was just concussively knocked down to the ground. Looks at you as she wakes up. Thanks.
Sorry, Becky can go a little bit overboard. I'm just glad she held back at the end.
I mean, fine by me. We did bet on your guys' team to win, so I really don't care.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
What?
When
Don't let Becky
she,
know.
I will put up a high five.
She leaves you hanging.
Oh, okay, cool. I guess. See you next time.
She waves later. Ray, you know why she did not strike Becky down.
Yep.
Because if she did, they would lose their money.
Does Ray tell us that they bet for us to win?
Ray, did you see that girl? She didn't even hit hard.
Becky, I don't think we're gonna win this whole thing.
I mean, if they're as weak as she was, there's no way we're losing.
Becky, let's just say that you should have lost.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that. You weren't there.
Oh my god.
Now the
We're so
payout,
screwed.
as you guys are discussing. Now the payout will be given, or you can roll it into the next fight.
$4.
Double or nothing?
Can you bet on an individual attendee? Just like me?
Do you know
Uh,
the odds for the next round?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
yeah,
ask.
the person that's helping you guys and the one in the stall that is assisting everyone with their bets. I want to say Micah and their team. Both of them do state, but I'm going to say the man states it because most of the fighting group is there. Does state. This also applies to Micah as well. The odds will change depending on who wins the next fight. But your odds go by 1 and 2 soon after. You were 1 to 4, so this was the highest payout you would get. But if you roll it over, you will continue to have that ratio. If you decide to call out or have a payout, and then try to bet again, the new ratio would be the one you'll be going and betting against.
I have a question. Is there any way to roll it over to the next match with the other teams, or do I need to just take out and then rebet?
As I mentioned beforehand, you can roll it over to the next fight. If you decide to take out any amount, it'll be a nullification of the current ratio you have.
Okay, I would like to roll it over to the next fight and bet on the team with the small girl.
You do realize that is not your team.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Is like if I can roll it over to those two teams, to that fight.
You can roll
'Cause
it
I would
over to
assume
their
that
team,
they're
but
going
it'd
to
be
fight against.
it'd be at their ratio, not your own.
Okay.
If you'd like, I can tell you what theirs is. It's 4 to 1, so you'd have the least amount of money increase.
So basically,
Also, the other question is this a like we fight this team and then these two teams fight and then we fight the winner?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I would want the.
But I can tell
Okay,
you
then
that
I would. Yeah, I'd take out then rebet on them.
although I am terrified, Becky, though, would see that she'd make over $2,000 if she rolled it over. She's going to keep all her money in and roll it over to our next fight.
Okay. So Becky keeps. Does anyone else keep their money in the pool?
Yep, I'm gonna take it
I
out.
keep
and
my
rebet.
money in the pool.
I'm going to take my money out.
All right.
You're like one.
So the odds were 1 to 4. Sorry, reverse that. 4 to 1. So the max payout for you, Micah, because you won the bet, would be 400 gold. So Micah, you now have 400 gold now.
Yippee!
That means I have 1,000 gold. Thick
Damn.
nasty.
Wait, how much did you
Platinum.
bet?
250?
Oh, I forgot that was you.
Yeah, that was all in. Literally would have. Yep, that's why I was
Damn.
getting so mad with Dan.
No matter what, we come back.
Straight
I
bet
took no
everything.
damage. I took no damage.
Oh yeah.
I'm still all in.
Pathetic guy.
Obviously, you times your bet times 4.
Oh, God.
So Dan, you
Can
got
I
4.
ask the guy why the other team, like, what their deal is?
What do you mean by that?
The one we just fought. So, like, well, okay, so
Like who they are,
First
what they
question.
do?
first question, did Dan tell us that he thinks that the other guys, or did he tell us that the other team was betting on us?
Oh, Ray? Ray heard that, and no.
Oh, damn, okay.
Because
Never mind.
I don't want him to overhear and then, disqualify our fight and our winnings.
How and why
Then I
would that
don't have-
happen?
Wait, what?
How and why would that happen?
Well, I feel like, they would, nullify a fight if someone threw the fight.
That would make sense in a casino.
Because, that's what it would be like if, if you were watching a boxing fight.
Yes.
Or...
However, we're in
That's
medieval / times.
Okay. I still don't think Ray would risk it.
That's fair.
Because-
/ times.
Wait. Can I pull Ray over?
Yeah, you pull Ray over
Yeah.
to an area
Betting
that
has not
they can't hear.
betting has not ended yet, right?
No. Basically, people are asking, do people keep in, stay, roll over, bet on the next teams?
Yeah, I'm betting on the next teams if you could just give the odds.
Yeah.
Ray, hear me out.
Yeah. Yes, of course.
We go back and we change your bets
Uh-huh.
for us to lose.
Well, yes, no duh. I don't think we're winning.
But we could roll over and still make a good amount of money by losing.
That might be best.
No, I changed my mind. I can make a lot more money winning.
No, I don't think you can, honestly.
I just human Dan needs to fly into someone's mouth, and we're good.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Anyways,
Also,
the-
let's bet, and then I need to heal you guys both before you go anywhere. You guys look very beaten up. Not
Ray,
you, human
No.
man, Dan. You literally did nothing.
I was not.
I
It didn't even
didn't
hurt.
get hit once, and I hit a guy.
Ray is completely ignoring.
Ray, you get your money
And we
back.
watched the whole thing.
Your rollover is no longer available, so any ratio of that loses, and you'll have to
Yeah.
bet on the next ratio, new ratio.
Yeah.
But the current one for the next two teams are still there. Team C has a ratio of 4-1, so the increase in the betting pool you put in is 25%. The
Okay,
other,
so which one was Team C again?
you were
versus Team
A.
B?
The person next to you was Team B. The person after that was Team C. The person after was Team
Okay.
D.
Okay. So this would be Team B. I mean C.
D.
This is Team C.
D is that one. I don't know why it did this way.
What's that?
C, B,
Team
A.
7.
Yeah, okay. Because I want to bet on Team C. What would my return on Team C be?
25%.
Okay, then I would bet 250 again on them.
All right.
Because
Ray
Ray
knows
doesn't
it.
trust this little thing
Magic.
out there.
250 again, right?
Yeah.
Does anyone else bet? I will state if you take out any amount of money, the rollover effect does not happen.
I don't have any money.
Do you
What do you
call
mean?
out? Do
I'm
you
good.
get your money back? Okay. Vorsa, what about you?
My money is staying in on our team to win our next fight.
Yay!
All right.
Oh.
Vorstra keeps.
I'm confused. Why are you convinced we're not going to win?
Because we used all 3 of our haste potions in the first round, and then
I didn't use mine.
should have lost. Oh yeah, you didn't. You were the
I am
only
still
reasonable
hasted.
fighter out there. Let's put it that way.
Ray,
Yeah.
can't you bless me still?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Nara does whatever she bets. Iris collects her money and doesn't bet on this fight. Cat rolls over what he does and did. You don't know what happened to what he's doing. What
Uh-oh.
they're doing. What she's doing. You don't know what Cat is.
You could bless Grandma and eat her.
Potentially. But the team is eventually escorted out of the red square. If you excuse me, the next fight will be happening.
Don't
Please
touch
proceed
me.
to the white squares.
Vicky, Vorshaw, get back. Let me heal you real quick.
Sir, you forgot your family.
Do they not have Healy people here?
Oh shit! My family.
No, they don't. That's why.
Grandma, Grandpa,
I'm here as
Auntie,
aid.
children.
I.
I'm
Put
gonna
it in.
use. I'm gonna have to get a new healer's kit. Real, probably after this. But I can use this on you guys once, which is fine because we should only have one more fight after this.
The
I
other
have a
teams
med
won't be
kit. I have
healed,
a heal
right?
potion left.
What?
The other teams
I have
are
a heal
healed?
potion.
Don't use the healing potion, Dan.
Yeah, but I
And you didn't take any
have
damage.
one. I
Don't
didn't
use
use it. I saved it.
Okay, so I need you guys to roll a 1d6 plus 4 plus whatever your hit dice is. Not
Like if
you.
our hit dice
I am not healing you. Wait,
like
what?
if we roll d8s for our hit dice, we roll a d8 plus a d6 plus 2.
Plus 4.
What?
Okay, but those are the two dice that we roll.
Yes, yeah. 1d6 and then the d8 if you have a d8. JC, I don't know what you have.
D8?
No, what's your hit dice?
Oh,
Why don't you just do it all in one?
I don't know how to do it.
It's one. Just do like here.
I already rolled my D6 and it was a 6.
You can do like
I
something
hit
like
that,
that.
How do you
guys.
do it together?
Did I do it all?
I think you would take just the d12, so 7 out of that. So 7 plus 6 plus 4,
Plus.
so 17.
Oh.
Mhm.
That's not good.
Okay.
Do we have enough time for a short rest before the next fight, or no?
You have 10. The fight's concluded
Yeah.
fairly quickly. It's 10 minutes between the fight. Obviously, they'll do the whole explanation, blah blah blah. So you have 10 minutes before the fight happens. But likely the time within them fighting, you'll have that time as well. If you decide to do something else between that time, it'll be give or take 30 minutes. So
And
30
how long
minutes,
do we decide a short rest is an hour?
an hour. And
Okay.
honestly, short rests are usually 4 hours, so an hour is comfortable. 30 minutes, maybe not.
I think it's best that I probably heal you with a spell as well to top you off then.
Yeah, I am
I
very.
really think it's best to save the potions for the fight.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I will spin my level 2 spells.
Remember, I just got hit for 32.
I know. That's why I really think we need to save the actual potions for, you know.
Can you get me above
Actual fight.
32?
We'll try. This is for a JC.
That's all right.
And then for Borstra.
All right.
If you just took my heal, it's fine.
I could do that too.
As
Too
you
late.
begin to heal, this one individual man comes forwards. You can tell that they're wearing the referee equipment, just in their style, and does state, All right. You're team A, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Right now your odds are 2-4, better than before, but you're honestly not expected to win. Right now, Vorstra and Becky, I believe your names were, are the next contestants to come after once this fight ends. But due to the fact that Dan has been, or he doesn't know you as Dan, due to the fact that Mr. I Need a Net here was disqualified, is no longer allowed to participate, which means you both need to
Hey.
win your matches or you are unable to win.
Can we petition this because of crowd appeal? I believe he brought a lot of entertainment. And do you think that crowd would like to see him bring more entertainment? There's like a 0% chance he'll win.
It is true.
But
There is
100%
a
chance he'll
0%
have
chance he will win.
entertainment. So,
Look, I'm just here to give you the information. I don't make the rules.
who makes the rule?
King does.
Alright, hold on.
Hold on. Let me just casually approach the king.
Sir King, I kneel.
You do so. Right now, the rules are being explained to the contestants. Some of them have heard it before, some others haven't. So you're not breaking any rules, thankfully, or else you'd be disqualified immediately, Becky. You just lucked out on the timing. The king looks down at you.
I would like to request our teammate be reinstated due to the fact he has 0 chance of winning, but 100% chance of entertainment.
Roll persuasion. I know how I'm gonna play this out. That gives you guys, well, it gives you guys what you want. Well, it gives Becky what they want, as well as something the king wants. The king then states, "Very well then. It does seem that you and your team are more than showmanship, if nothing else. I will grant this desire, but I will grant something else that I desire in turn. You may go
Anything.
now."
Thank you. I perform a backflip.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say butt flip, which made no sense to me.
No. Backflip. And then I walk away.
Okay. Walking away, obviously everyone saw that. So the guy that basically is just telling you what happens next. All right then, I really don't care. Congratulations, sir, you're in the next fight. But the king only does this whenever
Nice.
they want more entertainment, which means your life is likely in danger. Not my problem, though.
That's fine.
You better entertain.
I will have my because after hearing that, Raiders thinks we're all gonna die. So, better here than never situation of I have that like minor version of lay on hands. So I
Mhm.
only have 4 points, so might as well just give those all 4 points to Becky. Won't get you to top, but at least we'll get you close.
Thank you.
Oh, if I go first, I could make a healing thing on the no, just let me go first.
All right. As you begin to contemplate what will happen on the next fight, the announcer does state, and now we have the next batting contestants, Team C and Team B. The microphone
Ray
drops.
starts really going like, let's go. Woo, you too, yeah.
Ray fangirling. The microphone goes down, and then before anyone actually can state a name or the like in the rules, the pink-haired one does grab the microphone and brings it down to them. In a cutesy voice, which I cannot imitate, but I will just say it in a voice I can. She then states, "This will be a forceful elimination round. The individual that is against her then quizzically looks at her, unless you don't think you can handle it. Looking at her, upset, or the other, does state, "You do realize that means that I bring you down to the point you can't even quit, right?" "I know." Looks towards the king. Sir, is this allowed? She doesn't even look that old." The king then states, "It is by her own patron. What's it to me? Besides, this could be entertaining, if you have the stomach for it." Then she looks at him, questionably, but she does look towards the pink-haired girl. "All right, I'll try to go easy on you. At the very least, I can maybe lock you out without any danger." "Oh, no, it's okay. You probably won't get the chance." And then the microphone goes up in the sky without getting their names. Because I'm not going to give you their names, because that happens off screen. But the girl and the pink-haired one and the blonde-haired one do present their names, but you don't get them now. And because, honestly, this is not going to play out the way you think it is. Because I'm just going to do it quickly. As soon as this happens, getting their names, blah, 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 agreeing to the terms, basically forceful, not forceful knockout, but forceful surrender. They both nod, bow, and begin to fight. The girl immediately brings out a shocking grasp electricity coil around her hand, moves around her, grabs onto her hand, and shocks a volt of electricity into her body. As soon as that happens, the blonde-haired girl grabs onto a long pearlescent blade and tries to sink it in. As soon as that happens, though, it sinks into her side. The girl latches on, and then with a quick burst of electrical fire, an eruption roars between the epicenter of the pink-haired girl and the blonde-haired girl. And when the cloud of fire and brimstone ends, all that's left is the pink-haired one, and the blonde-haired girl is down on the ground unconscious. Well, you would think that, but she is... any of you that have a perception check, passive perception of 14, can tell that she still has her eyes open. In pain, unable to move, even able to say anything out loud. And afterwards, the pink-haired girl comes over. Let me roll for the not white-haired, blonde-haired girl. Nope, fails. And the pink-haired girl just immediately knocks her out with her shoe.
Damn. Well, Ray, I've lived a long life for
Yeah.
a criminal.
Yeah, Becky, I think you're dead.
Well,
Wait.
that's not who I'm fighting. That's
Um,
who Fish is fighting.
Oh yeah.
Guys,
And I
you know,
think you're
I could
dead.
take him out. Well, if they're
Okay.
the strongest, I think I should fight them first.
I
Then you
hear
don't
Fish
have
do
to
well
fight
with
the strongest.
electricity.
I too think that Dan should face off against her.
Man,
And not because I don't think that we have a chance against her, but so we might as well just sacrifice Dan.
also get Fish out of it. Fish fry.
Oh yeah, true.
The other two fights are
Fish.
quite sturdy and
Fish.
strong. They all pull up a fight. Obviously, the pairings are the way I'm rowing them now. The upper crust orc individual man with the... I think it's a man bun? I'm not quite sure.
I think so.
And the green-haired fighter and the frilled-haired, wavy-haired, technically, woman. Each of them fight. This team succeeds on this fight, and the orc succeeds on their fight. Which means, at the end of the day, the Team C does succeed. So, Ray, you are... let's see, you put 250 gold in.
Yes.
Calculator. No one now spent. 250 times 1.25. So you get a total of 312 gold and 5 copper. 5 silver.
Oh,
So it's not as good as you did before, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
As soon as that happens, though, an immediate uproar happens. People in the crowd, basically Micah and the rest of the team, do hear some of the spectators simply state, "Oh yeah, I expected that to happen. After all, they're going against the mage." Everything begins to like crowd cheers, jeers, and all of that. You can tell that no one got killed, no one got completely knocked out. However, due to the fact that you guys persuaded third members to enter inside, even if though they lost, does mean that the green-haired woman will be fighting on against you guys. Ironically enough, making it maybe a little worse for you guys. Maybe. Who's to say?
Oh.
But your team is going off against Team C in the next bout. You will have a little bit time before that happens. Ray is a little bit richer. But the team clearly sees the danger that, well, Iris had mentioned beforehand, that a champion with magic is a viable threat to Dan all outright immediately.
Especially Dan.
Especially Dan. But Vorstra and Becky, well, she's also a danger to them as well. It all depends on who's going against them first. But if it's Dan, they're probably going to die. But we'll figure out who goes with who first. Next time.
Not in front of my family.
Not in front of your family as we end the session.